But I think I'm a person, once you throw me in the sea, I'll start swimming. So I'll figure my way out. There were rumors, and I had a platform where I could clear it, and hence I did that. I'm a very greedy person, and I'm okay to keep doing things again, working with new people. I want to do better in life, and I'm okay with doing whatever genres are offered to me and try to make it my genre. When I hear a script, for me it's like I'm hearing it as an audience. अगर मैं बोर हो गई ना सुनते सुनते तो मैं डेफिनेटली नहीं करूँगी. आई एम जस्ट नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट द स्क्रिप्ट लाइक मेरा क्या पार्ट है. आई एम ऑलवेज लाइक पूरी फिल्म कैसी है, मज़ा आएगी मुझे देखने में एज एन ऑडियंस तो मैं करूँगी. I never said South cinema, I said Indian cinema. You will never hear people saying in the West, I do a French film, I do a Spanish film. I'm an entertainer, I work in movies.
We are with Hansika Motwani, we have literally seen grown up on camera, and now she's here today, the successful star. So let's find out more about her. So you started out really, really young, and you made your film debut at 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that too with Allu Arjun. So what memories come back when you think of it now?
Well, I remember giving board exams then. I remember doing morning, evening, flying in, flying out, giving my exams, shooting the climax. The film was very special. This was my first film. Arjun was a great co-star, and just very fond memories.
And from there you've completed 50 films today, which is like quite an achievement.
And when you say it like that, I was like, whoa. Yes, I have. It's been sweet, and it's been a great journey.
Yeah, but any roles that you felt were really a challenge, that you didn't expect ki itna difficult hoga, but then you realized ki how did I even pull this off?
I'm sure I felt this a couple of zillion times when I'm on set. I was like, this step is difficult. I don't know how I'll pull this off. But I think I'm a person, once you throw me in the sea, I'll start swimming. So I'll figure my way out. So for me, now I can't just say that, wo tough tha. Yes, but there have been very challenging roles. In fact, the coming films of mine, I have a very challenging film that I have done. Well, I said yes to it because I thought it was a brilliant script. Now I was like, ye to kar lungi. But when I did it, I actually had to figure therapy after it. And I've never taken a character home, and that was a very tough film.
And since you've grown up, like we said, in front of the camera, you were really, really young when you did this iconic shows, Shakalaka Boom Boom, Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi. So fame at such a young age, how did you learn to handle it?
I think the credit goes to my mother because she's been a great mentor, great mother. She's guided me throughout, and she's been my biggest cheerleader. She's always said, beta, whatever you do outside, that's your profession. Ghar pe aake you're my bacha. So she's kept me grounded.
Huh. And especially in the South, where they are known to idolize their stars so much.
Yes.
So was that a different experience?
I think that's the battle that she did with me because it was difficult, where she had to balance me as an adolescent and, as a star outside or a celebrity outside. So she had to manage more than me.
Yeah, and the constant travel as well. So that's something you got used to really early in life.
Yes, I did. And I now love traveling. So if I'm not working, I'm traveling. Always take at least 2 to 3 trips somewhere abroad in a year. Once a family trip, once my solo trip, and now with my husband. So yes, I've always been traveling, and I do travel to South a lot because of my work. So yeah.
And do you still take advice from, because you started so young, so obviously you would take advice from your parents or your guardians when it comes to scripts. So now do you still look for them, when it comes to choosing
even then,
scripts?
back then, mom used to say that this is good for you, but you see. But now it's more about if I'm feeling it. When you start your career, it's different. That time your agenda is different. Now my goals are different. And I'm always like, when I hear a script, for me it's like I'm hearing it as an audience. अगर मैं बोर हो गई ना सुनते सुनते तो मैं डेफिनेटली नहीं करूँगी. I'm just not thinking about the script like मेरा क्या पार्ट है. I'm always like पूरी फिल्म कैसी है, मज़ा आएगी मुझे देखने में एज एन ऑडियंस तो मैं करूँगी. So I've become that. So my mom guides me when I ask her to, but now she's like, you see, if you feel like it, you do it.
Yeah, and you've also done a reality series, not a show as such, but you put your life out there, your wedding out there.
Yeah.
So was that decision, did you take some time to kind of take that decision? Because people were seeing the real side of you. And that too was such a precious
it was such a
moment.
bold thing because I'm putting my life on display, and I never thought I'll have a reality show on myself, and that too during my wedding, where I have all the emotions, and I was a volcano of emotions. And at that time, I think, oh shit, I took so much on my plate, because the camera's all over me. She was definitely a very big part of my decision because, she was also covered in it. And it was a collective decision, but I think more or less they were like, if you are comfortable, because you are going on a journey where, your life is going to change, it has to be in your comfort zone.
Yeah, and you also obviously addressed issues that were bothering you so long that you couldn't really open up about.
Honestly, those issues never bothered me. That was never. Why would it bother me? I know how true my family's been to me and how true I've been to them. There were rumors, and I had a platform where I could clear it, and hence I did that.
But now that you think of the wedding, of course, it was a beautiful wedding and you planned it like how you always wanted it. That was the best part. So, any moments that really come to you now that you think of it?
Like, it's been 6 months now that I've been married, and it's been great. And I just think that I'm lucky to, have something like I can go back to and not just cherish. The entire process is there on Hotstar, so you can probably watch it and just see, like, I have it all in front of me, so I can cherish it whenever I want. And it's just been a great journey, and the whole wedding, the 3-day the gala affair was just lovely, and I'm just very happy and very contented about it. It went just the way I liked.
And now that you are back to the sets, we'd love to hear about your upcoming movies. Like, what does the audience expect?
Well, a lot of projects down south. I am busy with 6 to 7 projects, and I was back working, I think, the 5th day of my wedding. Okay. And technically, if you say, I was working on my wedding day also because I was filming. But 3 days before, officially before I flew off to Jaipur, I was working. So for me, marriage has happened, but that's personal. But work has always been ongoing.
Obviously, and it's been 50 films, like I said. So any role that you still feel that ye mujhe milna chahiye, this is something I can really do justice to.
See, honestly, I never say that ye mujhe milna chahiye. Kisi aur ko mil gaya to good. I wish them luck. But what I have, I focus on that, and I want to just focus on me being better at my craft. So I never look at anyone else's job and say, "Meko milta to main better karte." I'm not that kind of a person.
But any genre that you really wish to do that you feel you haven't really explored yet?
See, you know what? It's a very cliche answer, but I'm a very greedy person, and I'm okay to keep doing things again, working with new people. I want to do better in life, and I'm okay with doing whatever genres are offered to me and try to make it my genre.
And especially at a time where South is, like, I think bigger than ever, the kind of work they are doing, the entire country is applauding that, and it's internationally recognized as well. So is that something you really feel proud of at a time where people were concentrating more on Hindi, and now suddenly this big wave has come?
I've always been proud of where I work. I never said South cinema, I said Indian cinema. Yeah. You will never hear people saying in the West, I do a French film, I do a Spanish film. Yeah. I'm an entertainer, I work in movies. This is how I always addressed myself, that I'm an actor and I work in the entertainment field. I'm an actress. I never say I'm a South Indian actress, and we shouldn't. I mean, now I'm definitely very happy that the barriers are moving and the lines are getting blurred, and now there's world cinema and there's pan India and all of that. But I think this was long overdue, and it's good that is happening, and now we can proudly just say we are part of Indian cinema.
True, absolutely. And now Indian cinema is also going international.
Yes.
So many actors are doing foreign projects as well. Is that something you also on your wish list maybe in the future?
To be honest, my current wish list is to just entertain. Language is not my barrier. Wherever, whichever medium comes, I will entertain. Whether it's West, if you have to say that, whether it's North or whether it's South. I just want to be an entertainer.
Great, and hoping to see much more of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.